All right, comedian Jimmie Walker is in town performing tonight and tomorrow at Comedy at the Carlson. And first, he stops by and chats with us here on Good Day Rochester. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for being here. Welcome back.
All right. Good.
Yeah, we welcome you back.
Thank you.
Good to have you back in town.
Yes.
And I heard that when you come here, you love to make a visit to Wegmans.
I always go to Wegmans. They have everything. You don't have to worry about you. They have food. They have the little Asian section. They have the pizza section. They have the Mediterranean section. Then they have my favorite bread, walnut and raisin bread. I don't like to eat too much of it, but it's fabulous.
We should have had some here for you.
Yes, it's fabulous.
I love it.
They have all that.
We were during the commercial break chatting, and you ranked Wegmans at #1, right?
#1 in the country as the best supermarket in the country. They're expanding on the East Coast, us on the left coast, and then down I work a lot in the Carolinas. They're not there yet, but they're good. They're very good. I love them.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys are very... See, a lot of people don't realize, when you have it, you don't realize it until you lose it. You're not going to lose Wegmans, of course.
Yeah.
It's the best, and they're always pushing other ones, but this is the best without a doubt.
We heard it here first. I love that.
That's an endorsement.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm there.
All right, so I got to say, because not too long ago, around the holidays, we did a live version of Good Times, a remake, along with All in the Family, and you made a guest appearance there. What were your thoughts on how they put it together?
That's Norman Lear, see, so I never really get involved with Norman in terms of what he does. He's a legend, and I just happen to be on the back end of his little comment. That's it. I don't really have much to say about it. That's Norman, and he's 97, 98 years old, and he's rocking and rolling and having a great old time.
Yeah.
What do you make of all the remakes that are coming out of so many shows? They're rebooting them, bringing them back. What do you think of that idea?
A lot of it is political correctness, because the way it is now with shows, if you say anything, everything is wrong. So now these are shows that have been proven through the test of not being politically incorrect, so you're safe and sound. Norman is the only guy really doing, like the show he did, and I didn't see it, even though I was briefly for 6 seconds on the show, the All in the Family show, which Norman brought back an old issue that you go, this is really... You don't know if it's relevant or whatever. He brought back the Vietnam War. And then we have this thing in the Middle East happening, and it just kind of coincides. He just lucked out that there's another war going on, so it worked out. So that's the way Norman thinks.
I think he pushed the envelope a little bit. I think a lot of stuff that was talked about back then is still relevant today. That's still
Norman's
issues.
Norman is not a laugh guy. He's not Chuck Lorre, who does, the Big Bang and Mom. He's not that guy. He wants issues, man.
Yeah.
And that's the way he's always worked. And that only got him $20 billion from Sony to do this stuff. Nothing serious.
I'm curious, are there any shows that you watch today that you enjoy that you think are really just hitting the mark?
No, I don't watch TV. No, I watch only news and sports. That's what I watch.
Really?
Yeah, I watch a ton of sports, and I watch all 3 news channels constantly.
And
I probably watch Willikers, probably, I would say, 8 to 10 hours of news a day.
Okay.
Wow.
So I know all the anchors. I know everything. I know who's on. I was upset when Shep Smith left. I was that guy. And I'm the guy watching C-SPAN at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. That's me and 2 other guys.
So you're very informed. Yeah. I love that. Okay,
And I do watch the British Parliament when they were on, when they were going through the whole Brexit thing.
Yeah.
And I love John Baskow, and he Jeremy Corbyn.
Oh, man.
Are you fascinated by watching the Parliament because it's so different from what we have here?
So somebody go, well, we need to do something for the minorities, and they're like, boo! Sit down!
You must wish things would get a little more entertaining in Congress, which it kind of has been. I know we got to go to break, but I want to ask again because I watched Good Times as a kid. Well, I watched the reruns, I should say that. But watching Jay Pharoah portray you, did you think he was spot on?
I really didn't watch it.
Okay.
It's that kind of thing.
He doesn't watch TV.
I don't. People are surprised. I've never watched our show. I've never seen it.
Really?
I was in it, so that was all. I never really watched the show.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
I've never seen it, and even this when I was just around really on the outskirts. I never watched it. Jay is an impressionist, and I guess he can do impressions. It's strange because people don't realize this I don't want a lot of people do impressions of me, and I'm very shocked and amazed. You know, when I walk into a comedy club and there's a guy doing my stuff, I go, wow.
Is that flattering?
It's different. It's because you don't think of yourself that way.
Yeah.
Nobody who has an impression is done of them thinks of themselves.
Yeah.
You know, Brad Garrett, that was one of his things. When he started, that was one of his big impressions was me and Kermit the Frog.
All right, we're going to come back with more with Jimmie right after this. Stay with us.